Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska today. I'm celebrating the life of my friend. You've probably heard of him, Kyle Loftus. I went to college with him pre-1320 video days into when he created 1320 video when I lived in Omaha, Nebraska. That's another subject, but wanted to get this information out to you for this one that's off market. This is VIN 2099, and this is a 2017 083 ultra white with LA20 black interior, and it's for sale at Lexus of Durham, North Carolina at South Point, and it's currently off market, but you will be seeing it for sale here in a few days. So why do I have this information? Well, somebody reached out to me about this car and they were aware that it was getting traded in. And so they gave my information to the sales team and they reached out to me. So full disclaimer on this one, if you do purchase this car, please tell them that you saw it at All Things F on YouTube or just Scott at All Things F. This is the lady's information right here, and that's her personal cell number. That is the sales lady at Lexus of Durham. So if you're interested in this car, here is this lady's contact information right here. It's off market right now. As soon as it goes live, then you're probably not going to be able to have a chance to buy it. This is the only way. There's no other information out there right now. The photos that I have are pre-detail, so it hasn't been detailed, and there's some other things that they're going to replace on it, and I will talk about that. But this one is definitely going to go quick. And so all I ask is if you do buy this car from watching this video, please make sure you mention it so I get a referral bonus. And of course, all that's going to do is just go right back into the channel and buy more Carfaxes and auto checks. So without further ado, as I said, this is VIN 2099. This is a 2017 083 ultra white with LA20 black interior. 39,844 miles for $60,000. It is a one owner, clean title, no accidents, no stories car. And so we will dive into it here and I will tell you what I know about it. Production statistics: 648 out of the 2,348 cars for the US 49 were ultra white. 266 of those had LA20 black interior, so that's 11.33% of all the US 49 production. It is the second most common color. White with red is the most common. This is white with black. For 2017, however, quite a few less made. 115 out of 342 cars for 2017 were ultra white, and of those, 50 had LA20 black interior. So this car is one of 50, even though it is a common color combination. Carfax, Epic VIN, and AutoCheck. Carfax shows us as a one owner, no accident, clean title car, and I checked the old Carfax to make sure. So May of 2026 Carfax, clean title, one owner, no accident car. 2024 Carfax that I have, as I said, you've watched some of my other videos, I have a Carfax on every single one of these cars from 2024, kind of a snapshot in time. And that has been differing sometimes with what 2026 shows. So that's why I'm now also including the 2024 information as we proceed. But it is also a clean title, one owner, no accident on Carfax in 2024. Epic VIN shows this as a one owner, no accident car. And AutoCheck also shows this as a one owner, no accident car. Previous sales. So this car first went on sale in February of 2017 in Ohio at Performance Lexus, $88,500. Still for sale in April of 2017. Still for sale in October of 2017. And it looks like it finally sold in October of 2017 to its first and only owner in Ohio. And so it's like 8 months for sale from new, very common. And it's registered as a corporate vehicle, but it's not a Lexus corporate or anything like that. The owner does not work for Lexus as far as I can tell. So now here it is, mid-May 2026, and it will be for sale soon. This is your chance to get it off market. Otherwise, when it comes up for sale, you're on your own. But it's at Lexus of Durham, North Carolina. Lexus of Durham South Point is what it's called, the pre-owned. And as I said, it's under 40,000 miles and they are asking $60,000 for this car. So now into the photos. The sales staff, they sent me all these photos and there's a couple notations with this. So this car is not detailed in these photos. They're doing that this weekend. And they're also replacing all four shocks. They're replacing all 4 tires. They're doing brakes all around. They're replacing the wipers, and they are doing the 40,000 mile service on the car as well. So basically, it's ready to go is what they're getting at. So they're asking a premium price. And when I talked to the sales lady, said, is all this going to be done? Yes, it's going to be done. And so when this car hits the ground, it will have 4 new tires, 4 new brakes, 4 new shocks, because it is a 2017, so they were probably leaking, and that's why they went ahead and replaced them. Oh, and also some of the carbon fiber trim is delaminating, and they are replacing those as well, brand new, not getting refinished, brand new parts. So they're putting a significant amount of money into this car to get it ready for sale because they know it is special. There's not very many, as you've heard me talk about in other videos. There are less than about 5% of these cars left that are clean title, 1 owner, no accident cars. This is one of those. The photos, you kind of have to look aside from the bugs on the front, the dirt, the brake dust. You kind of have to look past that. I do see a little bit of curb rash on the front. Maybe those will get refinished. She did not say, but it looks pretty clean overall. She said it does not have paint protection film on the front, and it also will not be sold L certified because it is now too old. So if it was a 2020, you could still sell those L certified. 6 years, maybe 8 years as the cutoff, but either way, being a 2017, this one's too old. So it cannot be sold L certified, so you would have to go with a third-party warranty if you're going to want an extended warranty or anything like that on this car. But it looks like a 40,000 mile car should. It's very clean, and even just in as traded in condition, I mean, it's still a very clean example. So I would definitely look at it closer, ask for more photos, or obviously they're going to detail it this weekend, so ask for more photos that way too. So as far as the price goes, this is definitely on the higher end of the average. I would probably put this car in like the upper 50s. 57 to 59 in this market, that would sort of be where I would expect to see this car being a 2017. Now, if this was a 2018, 19, 20, yeah, 60 would be all right. But I think that where it's at may just be a hair too high. However, if they're replacing all this stuff, then it's pretty much ready to go. It's sort of justified. And it's like, you kind of got to pay a little bit more for the really nice stuff. And this is a good example for that. Yeah, if you can get a couple thousand off, great. But I have a feeling that they're putting several $1,000s into this car, so that's probably not going to be the case. I would guess overall, the price is pretty much where you would expect it. So now to the service history. It appears to be well serviced, but not well dealer serviced. And that could be like an instance like with me where the closest dealer is 100 miles away. And so it was easier just to take it to somewhere else to get it serviced. And for the most part, this car has just had oil changes because now it needs shocks, tires, brakes, which is 30 to 40,000 miles. That's sort of what you expect. And so this car basically has had just oil changes. The first entry of note is April of 2018. That's the JLB recall. So the high pressure fuel pumps are done. April of 2019, an oil change at 5,000 miles, and that's the last dealer service. And then on the Carfax, it's basically every 5,000 miles, and annually it has an oil change. So it's September of 2020, 10,000 miles, oil change. October of 2021, 15,000 miles, oil change. September of 2022, 20,000 miles, oil change. You can kind of see where I'm going. So it's basically, it appears to be about every 5,000 miles. There's one where there's like a 10 or 12,000 mile gap. So maybe that was either it wasn't recorded on Carfax or it was done DIY, something like that. The Lexus service history, once this Lexus dealer does all of that stuff to it, that will then be on the Lexus service history that you can pull, that anybody can pull. What is not done? So the ZLZ, the sticky deformed delaminating dash, this car's in service date was October 13th of 2017. You have 10 years from then, so you have till October 13th of 2027 to get the dash replaced free of charge if it is at all sticky. Now, so this car's been in Ohio, it's probably been garage, probably not winter driven, anything like that. You can kind of tell that too based on the service dates. It's not in the middle of winter. It's always like in the spring, summer, fall, something like that. So I highly doubt that this car has been winter driven. I don't see the HVAC servo sweep being done, obviously, because there's only 3 events on the service history, and one of them's the pre-delivery. The other one's the JLB recall, and the other one's an oil change. So HVAC servo sweep, make sure this car's fully warmed up, go cycle through everything, max hot on one side, max cold on the other, defrost, head, feet, rear, cycle through it, flip sides, make sure everything responds like it should. The KLG has not been done on this car, so that's the GPS location reporting incorrectly. There is a customer service program for that, and it has not been done. Front lower control arm bushings, as always with all these cars. Look at the insides of the front tires, but now they're replacing them, so you wouldn't be able to tell. So that's just something you're gonna have to pay attention to if you buy this car. The valley plate, heat cycles and time. So put money aside for the valley plate in the future. It may not be leaking right now, but it could be leaking 6 months down the road. It could be leaking 5 years down the road. It just really depends on these cars. So that would be something to just make sure you have money set aside for. But everything else is pretty much done. Maybe do the transmission service, the TVD service, or you just wait till 60,000 miles and do it with the 60,000 mile service. So new tires, new brakes, new shocks, new wipers, new carbon fiber trim, like all of the common stuff that these cars always need, it's taken care of. So the low pressure fuel pump recall, this car has, the parts are not available yet, but this car is affected by it. So once those parts are available, take this car to the dealer and get a new low pressure fuel pump. That's the pump that sits underneath the back seat. So that brings me to, would I buy this car? I would say absolutely, as long as the valley plate's not leaking at this price. You know, I would gladly pay asking price if the valley plate's not leaking. Everything else is gonna be done like they said it's gonna be done. And it hasn't been winter driven. Now, if either one of those applies, I would probably still consider it, but the price would have to be a little bit cheaper. But at the end of the day, it is a clean title, no accidents, no stories type of car. And so as long as it's not winter driven, I think this is going to be a winner. And so this will definitely be a future collectible, and it's only a clean title, one owner, no accident car once. So once you buy it, you're the second owner, but it is still going to be a pristine, fantastic example to check out. And I think it will be, whoever buys this car, you're going to pay a premium for it, but you can just then get in and go enjoy it. So anyway, one more time, if you do consider buying this car, here's the lady's info. Tell her you saw it right here. All Things F on YouTube, Scott. And she knows that I'm making this video. That's why I've had a conversation with her, because you guys are always emailing me, hey Scott, do you know any off-market cars? Well, here's one right here. And so this is a great example, and it's definitely worth picking up. And if you can get your foot in the door and grab this one, get a deposit on it at least, so you can, have it, make sure it's spoken for. But that's all I've got. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep here, and I just drove up here 12 hours. So I'm going to bed, but I wanted to get this info out to you so you guys can do with that what you want. So this has been 2099. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon. I'm going to bed.